Greetings. This week's weekly tip is a timely one because we're going to talk about digital open houses in a post-settlement world. And we're going to walk you through some resources that are specific to people in New Jersey and an overall experience of how you can capture people coming into your open house with a QR code to a form to capturing all the data in a Google Sheet so you can follow up with them. So that's the process that I'm going to walk you through. So let's get started. So first things first, you want to just search for open house sign-in form and you'll be taken down to a folder that looks like that all the way at the bottom. There we go, right? So let me cover first the New Jersey. If you're in New Jersey, effective August 1, you are required to display this open house notice. So if you click on this, it's going to take you to that one-page PDF that you can click the button down below here. You see this, it looks like a download button. You can do that. You can also click the print to print this and display it at a prominent place at all your open houses if you're in New Jersey. Important notice for all of you, and this tip is on July 29th, which is perfect timing for your upcoming open house post August 1. All right, let's get back to it. Now we're going to talk about how you create a form for digital sign-in. So you don't have to print a sign-in form, and you can capture all the leads that come in a digital process. So you'll see this other link here, and it says open house sign-in form, make a copy. And when you click on it, it actually forces you to make a copy in your Google account. So let's go ahead and walk through that. Click. And it says, do you want to make a copy? I'm going to say, make a copy. Not that I have any options on that, because we want you to do that. We don't want you to edit the main template we give you. So if you're going to use this process a lot, I'm a big believer in if you do things more than a couple of times, you want to create a system for it. So you don't want to necessarily go to ACE every single time and copy it once, make a template. And I call it open house sign-in template maybe, so that this is the form, and I'll tell you why that makes sense for you. And you just click on that, and that name is updated. And this notice right here we would not recommend removing it or touching it because it's required, especially for New Jersey, but it's probably a good idea for all of us to not just touch that. But you can obviously change the name of the form right here. I'm going to sign in for, let's just say 117 Hanover Avenue, and you can play around with that, but that's good. And again, the form fields, we selected the basic ones. You can roll with them. You can add your own by clicking this button. First name, last name. When you see the asterisk for star, that means it's a required field. You can make it not required by just simply clicking on it like that, and go down here and turn that off, and that's not required, but I'm going to leave it on. And if you click this, it'll add another question. You're welcome to ask another question. How did you find out about an open house? Maybe another question you want to add. But it's set up to capture what you need. It has first name, last name, email, phone number. Are you working with an agent? Yes or no? Are you mortgage pre-approved? Maybe you ask another question. How soon do you want to sell? All that. And that's why a template is great, because once you create your own template, it's a set, and just copy that for every single open house, right? So I will remove this because this is a template, right, for us. So I'm going to save that. So I have an open house sign-in template. Now, I got it set up to where I want it to be. I can go into my forms home as I click that button, and there's my sign-in template. And I can simply do, just open it and make a copy by clicking this. Why am I making a copy? Because I have a template. Now I can make copies for every open house. So I would click that, make a copy. There it is. And now I can call it 117 Hanover Avenue Open House. Click that and hit make a copy. And it's going to name the form 117 Hanover Avenue Open House. open house sign in for one. Now this is the specific open house you're doing for that listing, okay? So that's that. And now a couple of things you want to do here. When you go into responses, you want to link it to Sheets. What does that do? Every person that comes into your open house, I'm going to show you how to generate the QR code. They will fill it and they'll go right into a Google Sheet, so you capture them all. And because it's digital, you don't have the scribbling on a sign-in sheet, all of that. So link to Sheets, I'm going to click that. And it's saying create a new spreadsheet and it names it. You can see it, 117 Hanover Avenue open house. Maybe I want to add a date, and let's just say August 4th, 2024. Let's say I add that because if I do multiple open houses, you don't want to get confused with the sheet name. So let's say I do that, create. Now the sheet's linked, okay? It's going to show you what the sheet looks like. Everybody that enters it is just going to come in here. So I'm going to go back out here. So I got that. So we're set now, right? Now the last thing I want to do is generate the QR code to link to the form. And to do that, you need a link for the QR code. So you want to click on send and click this thing that looks like a link. And it has this long link. You can copy that or make it short so it's easy to look at and copy. Command C on your keyboard, or you can click copy or Control C if you're on a PC. Command C is for the Mac people. And I hit copy, I got it, and I'm good now. I got the link. The last thing I need to do is go to a QR code generator. There are many in the space. I'm going to go to qrcode-monkey.com. Fun name, huh? So all you do is paste the link that you just copied for your form for 117 Hanover Avenue. And lastly, very important, you got to click create QR code. You can get really fancy, add your logo image, customize design. It puts your logo in the middle of it. If you want that, you could do that. In the interest of time, I'm going to just click create QR code. And now it says download PNG. So I go to download that. And it's going to download it for me. And I will open it, and I will actually scan it from my phone. Okay, looks like it's done. Now I will open it, and there it is, right? And what I'm going to do, and you're welcome to do this if you're watching this video, go ahead and scan it from your phone, and I just did. As you can see on my video, I'm doing it, and it's going to take me to the form, and there's the form. If you can see, there you go. It shows up the form. I fill it, and I'm going to actually take a crack at filling this so you can see what happens, because it's all about bringing receipts to my videos. Are you working with an agent? Yes. Mortgage pre-approved? No. And hit submit. Okay, it's got it, and now I want to show you what happens in my Google Sheet that I just filled out. It's instantaneous. It's there, it captures everybody, and you got what you need. And maybe all you do is take that QR code, put it in a simple document, Word document or a Google Doc that says sign in for the open house with the QR code in the middle of it. And voila, you got it. You've digitized your open house with keeping in mind the post-settlement world we're going to live in. So hope this helps. Any questions, you know where to find me.